If you've been watching our videos, you'll see that we like to go on lots of walks. Some of them are shorter walks, 1 or 2 kilometres. We've done up to 10 kilometres before. So I just thought I'd show you today how we prepare for those walks and what we take with us, because there are some essentials that you need for your safety on the walk and to ensure that you're prepared in case the worst happens and that you've got everything with you that you need. Number 1 is enough water. We see lots of people who don't take water with them at all on some of these walks. It's quite amazing the number of people who just head off as they are. Some people are carrying a water bottle with them, which is, I guess, a step better than nothing at all. But we like to take with us these camel packs. We each have a camel pack that we take, and we put up to 2 litres of water in each of those, depending on the length of the walk that we're going on. And then we've got our water with us. We don't have to carry anything. And we're all set with enough water, even if it's a really hot day. So the boys have got these Austrail Gecko 2 litre packs. We found them to be absolutely the perfect size for kids to take. So on the inside here, they've got their water bladder that leads onto the outside. It's got a really nice big inlet on it as well, so it's really easy for the kids to screw those open. Some of them are easier than others, but these ones are really easy ones for the kids to fill up. It's got an additional pocket as well as the front section here, and we usually pop some snacks in those. We can even take our full lunch boxes in them if we're going out for a full day. This is my backpack. I tend to take all of the first aid gear, and this backpack actually remains in our car all of the time as our first aid pack, so that we've got that out with us, and then we just grab it when we're going on a walk. So I'll just show you what I've got in there. I've got a towel, just in case, one of those things that could come in handy. And I've got a couple of different first aid supplies here. We just had a smaller kit. I looked into buying a bigger one, but to be honest, there wasn't that much more in them. So I kind of just bought everything separately and added it into our kit. So in here we've got plenty of different bandages and options here. I've got some butterfly clips because our kids are really good at splitting parts of their body open, heads, knees, etc. So that will bandage that up until we can get somewhere for gluing or stitching if need be. A selection of heaps of band-aids. We've got kids, we know why we need those. We've got just some wash here in case we need to wash out a wound or eyes or something. Various different options for cleaning. There's some wipes here as well, so that we can wipe off any dirt out of a wound if need be. Some Panadol in the back there, in case of an injury that someone needs some pain relief for. And then in this one, these are some things that I've bought separately. I've got an asthma puffer in that one too, so we also carry a separate spacer as well for the kids in case they need that. In this one here, we've got a few different bandages. This larger one here I'll show you is a snake bandage. So I haven't opened it yet, we haven't needed it luckily, but it's got some markers on there that actually show you how tight the bandage needs to be. If you haven't seen those before, they're really cool. So as you stretch them out, I think it has rectangle shapes on it, and then as you stretch it you need to make them into a full square so that it shows you that you've stretched it at the right tight enough, so it's tight enough. Again, just some more crepe bandages and things for wounds there, some tissues, and we carry some Zyrtec for the kids because we do have kids with allergies. You never know what they're going to run into that they might react to. This one's a really cool one that I've just picked up. It's a gel bandage, and apparently it works like as an ice pack as well, and it provides cold relief onto a wound, so a sprained ankle or something like that. You could use that one for, and it's reusable apparently. You just pop it back into its special bag and you can use it again. Then we've got our spacer, and I do have a first aid book in there just in case, particularly when we're in areas like this one that might have things like blue, what are they called? The octopuses, blue ringed octopuses, and some bites and things maybe in the water from animals that we're not familiar with at home. All of the references in there in case we need to check what we should be doing for that sort of wound or injury. In the back of my backpack then, I've got my water bladder as well, so it all fits in there. This one was actually our laptop bag that comes with a larger pack, but I managed to fit my bladder into the laptop section at the back there, so it works perfectly. The other safety items that we take with us are a map of where we're going, and we have a Spot Gen 3 emergency device. So this is a GPS operated device, so we don't need to be within signal. When it's turned on, we can activate an SOS button if there is an emergency and we need immediate help. We can also program some other buttons to tell people that we're okay, so we can use these when we arrive somewhere that doesn't have signal to let our family know that we got here and we're all good. And there's some other buttons here that we can customize messages on to send to our family to let them know how we're going. But the most important one, I guess, is this SOS button. This one is by subscription, so you pay a 12-month subscription, and if you need help in an emergency, you can push the SOS button. You can't talk back and forth to people, but the signal will get through. They'll be able to locate where you are and hopefully send some help out.
We pack away all of our technology gear. I usually carry this, so we've got some spare batteries, our GoPro, drone and a camera. We just like to record everything we do, as you've seen online.
So that's all of the gear that we take with us on a hike or a walk, and it's all packed up, ready to go. All we need to do is really fill up our bladders each time and pop in any snacks that we're wanting to take with us as well. Then we're all set to go.